Mr. Secretary, if you would, there's certainly are oil and gas industry workers who are watching you both right now, who will hear the message that the takeaway to them is that they are seeing an end to their livelihoods. What do you say to them, particularly those people who President Trump struck a chord with on the campaign trail when he promised to save their jobs? What is your message to them right now? And also to the oil industry executives who are listening. Are you putting them on notice today?
Well, we didn't come here to put anybody on notice except to the seriousness of President Biden's intent to do what needs to be done to deal with this crisis, and it is a crisis. With respect to those workers, no two people are more, in this room, are more concerned about it, and the President of the United States has expressed in every comment he has made about climate the need to grow the new jobs that pay better, that are cleaner. That, I mean, you look at the consequences of black lung for a miner, for instance, and measure that against the fastest growing job in the United States before COVID was solar power technician. The same people can do those jobs, but the choice of doing the solar power one now is a better choice. Similarly, you have the second fastest growing job pre-COVID was wind turbine technician. This is happening. 75%, 70% of all the electricity that's come online in the United States in the last few years came from renewables. Not, coal plants have been closing over the last 20 years. So what President Biden wants to do is make sure those folks have better choices, that they have alternatives, that they can be the people who go to work to make the solar panels. They were making them here at home. That is going to be a particular focus of the Build Back Better agenda. And I think that unfortunately workers have been fed a false narrative. No surprise, right, for the last few years. They've been fed the notion that somehow dealing with climate is coming at their expense. No, it's not. What's happening to them is happening because of other market forces already taking place. And what the financiers, the big banks, the asset managers, private investors, venture capital are all discovering is there's a lot of money to be made in the creation of these new jobs in these sectors. So whether it's green hydrogen that is going to come, whether it is geothermal heat, or whatever it's going to be, those are jobs. The same worker who works in South Carolina today putting together a BMW, which happens to be made there, and is currently an internal combustion engine, can put together a car, but it's electric. So this is not a choice between having jobs, having good jobs, having the quality of life. Quality of life will be better when Gina has put her team together that produces choices for us that are healthier, less cancer, cleaner air. The greatest cost of America, the greatest cause of children being hospitalized every summer in the United States, we spend $55 billion a year on it, is environmentally induced asthma. That will change as we begin to rein in what we used to call pollution in this country, because it is pollution. And I think that workers are going to see that with the efforts of the Biden administration, they're going to have a much better set of choices. And frankly, it will create more jobs than stuck where we were.
Welcome back to another Reflect video. Here we have John Kerry talking to men and women who worked in coal mines in the middle of America. Men and women who you'll hear John Kerry say they've been lied to for a long time. He's talking about Donald Trump. But we also have to remember that these men and women have been lied to for years, because before that, it was the black guy in office, Barack Obama, who Republicans got these coal miners to fear for their lives. So now that black guy is out of office and we got a white guy. The white guy looks a lot like those coal miners. So it's going to be really hard for Republicans in the future to try to get those guys to turn against Joe Biden, because A, the guy is white. Let's just be real clear about this. And B, Joe Biden's going to get them jobs. He's going to bring more wind and solar jobs to these places. And Republicans are going to be sitting there going, oh, man, those socialist Democrats want to take your jobs. And those coal mining workers are going to go, yeah, man, shut up. Like, we see what you did to this country. These guys got us jobs, man. I'm now working on building solar and wind turbines. Like, shut up, Republican Party. So the sooner that we can move away from the divisiveness, the factions that have been built around these mining towns, the better. And I think we are in a position of strength to move past this and to actually work on building a clean climate future. I think right now we are the strongest we've ever been. And that's largely because we had Donald Trump for 4 years, and then we had Barack Obama for 8, and Republicans abused his ethnicity to create divisions in this country and to spur a lot of hatred and to fear that their jobs are being taken away. So now we got Joe Biden, who I think these guys are going to listen to a little more, and we're going to move forward much faster, I think.